Good morning, Space Watchers, and welcome from Paris. It's day number 5 already.
Of 5 weeks.
It feels that way. It's day number 5. It's the World Space Business Week. World Space Business Week, as you can see here behind us. So, welcome to our morning show. We had a fantastic day so far, full of information, full with very in-depth conversation. So how was your day yesterday? Tell me a bit about that.
Intense.
Besides the parties and all these...
Oh, well, you know me, I'm
parties.
a social butterfly. No, honestly, because as you know, Earth observation is dear to my heart. One of the things I do is with a company called Earth Savvy. It's looking at Earth observation. So yesterday was interesting.
Earth Savvy is your one, your
yes,
new one.
Yes, my new
That's
one.
Cool. That's cool. We will talk about that.
We will do a dedicated chat on that,
absolutely.
I think. But
no spoiler.
No spoiler. But what was interesting was the day that you had a mixture of the legacy players, but then you had some good open discussions about what we should be doing differently with Earth observation. And what made me happy yesterday was I heard some people, Guido in particular, say, talk about what's the user experience, what's the user value, how do we make it simpler? And it literally was music to my ears. So that was like, for me, it was nice to hear like different ways of thinking.
Absolutely. No,
and for you?
I'm taking the same. I'm the blue dot guy. I don't care about, as you just said yesterday as well, about where does this photo comes from. I just want to go from A to B in the most convenient way. And so the user experience, I think, is very important also to talk here. And I picked up an interesting conversation with the International Atomic Energy Agency, which is obviously very important for all of us. And Mark Lafitte was in a fireside chat, and he spoke out what many of us know, not talk about. Inconsistent end-user agreements, fragmented imagery catalogs, and prohibited access of SAR time series, limited access and operational agility, even for the UN agency. And I mean, how direct do you want it? I think that's, he ended then with, we only know what we know. Okay, good. If we don't know your images exist, we can't buy them.
Yes.
So, I mean, that shows where we are, and that's the bubble confronted with the reality, in my opinion.
Well, this is another thing, again, another good discussion point was about how to integrate security much better. And I find it shocking in this day and age that when I can open my banking app with facial recognition, I'm pretty confident no one else is getting my data. So integrating that correctly in the stack and how the architecture is done of the digital solutions, it's not been done up until now, and that's what we're starting to hear. And again, like you say, you don't look at an image of the Earth when you're going from A to B. So it was good open discussion, so I was happy to see that.
So today, last day, what can we expect?
I'm looking forward to today because we had like the usual subjects at the start of the week with launch, and then we had satellites and everything else. I feel today is more of a focus on what are the enablers or the supporting technologies that are going to enable us to make these changes like we've just been discussing. So looking at the computing in space, how do you better use ground segments? So we've got a couple of these topics on today.
I'm the tech nerd. I'm looking forward to the early sessions about business models and markets. Okay, it's a generic term, but I'm looking forward to see our Unseen Labs and Albedo. I mean, I'm really admire for what they do. Albedo with the Leo constellation and so on. Then we will have Tidiana Otura from the African Space Agency again. There's a new word we might learn, and GSaaS. Do you know what GSaaS is? Okay, it has something to do with software as a service, but what does the G stands for? We have a guess, might be global, might be No, we don't. No. We don't go further.
Well, I think I had this comment earlier in the week where someone was asking me during another panel, what does this acronym mean? What does this one? I was like, I could not tell you. Please stop using them. So for everyone out there, if you're going to do a panel, say it out clearly and at least do a briefing of what you're saying.
And I'm looking forward for the lunch.
Yes.
And I know that sounds a bit shabby, but it's sponsored by our good friends from Aurora Tech, and shoot out to them that they stepped here up also on stage. And I think that's what we do today. Then later on, Yvette and I will heading back to the airport. We will do our closure of the day. We will have an interview with Nathan and Rita to recap from the Nova Space point of view, not just our nasty, bad journalist. We're picking up all of this, but you have to see the entire picture thing. No. Also want to see their view.
Well, as I won't be with you at the airport because I will be going to a different one, I want to say a big thank you to Nova Space because this has been one of the most fun events I've been to, and their app for the event was perfect. So I don't know who did it. Great job.
I was about to ask you, it's your first World Space Business Week, and okay, it's 4 days out of 5, got almost done. Tell me, what is your experience? You have seen events before.
Yes. What I like about it is a good mix of pragmatic, so real content, real deal making, people getting together, actually talking about things. It's not just all a superficial show, but also fun. There's a really great community spirit on it, great opportunity to mix. No, I have genuinely had the best time. I'm absolutely exhausted and I'm looking forward to a lie-in tomorrow. But no, thank you again to Nova Space for hosting. It's a great job.
Yeah, and thanks to Nova Space also to have us again as a media partner. It's an absolute wonderful collaboration and we enjoy it. We don't have a chance to capture everything, but I think what we capture, it's fun and it's great. Anything that we miss?
You were due a joke, are you not?
I do.
Yeah, it's the last day. We can't leave the people hanging.
No. And I picked up on what you said about Earth observation, and I thought, okay, what is the best Earth observation sales strategy today?
I don't know.
Come on. No, okay. Step 1, say sustainability. Okay. Step 2, say dual use. Step 3, invoice defense. With that, SpaceWatch out here from Paris.